When you commit into doing serial videos and you're traveling and on the road working, you're asking for trouble. And that is the trouble that I have been having for day 12, 13, 14, and 15. This is part of the journey where I was helping pack up boxes from a big buying trip and then loading a truck and then driving for a couple of days and then unloading a truck. And then along the journey, I still continued my 21-day inner balance exercise. And really, honestly, thank goodness I've been doing it because I needed it. I had built up the ability to flow into balance instead of being taken off my pins when the technology stopped working, the internet stopped working, or I just couldn't do another video because I'm focusing on driving. And it is the continual inner balance work that I was doing each one of those days, even though I didn't do a video about it, that allowed me to go with the flow. That was a really big thing because things were not working out the way we wanted them to work out. I mean, it was taking forever to pack all of the stuff that was purchased. It was taking forever to load the truck. We were exhausted. The drive across 2 states was long and arduous and, had to stay focused. And then by the time we landed on the first leg of the trip, we were tired. But again, go with the flow. I'm one of those people who usually has a plan, and every step of the way has to be done just like my plan, and I can check it off my list. And that causes me so much trauma. I mean, it just really breaks my brain when things don't go exactly according to the plan that I wanted. But the inner balance journey has allowed me to step out of needing to have every second planned and every contingency planned for, plan, and allowed me to say, okay, this is our end goal. This is what we're going for. These are the non-negotiables, and everything else, flow with it. And I had a good time. We worked as a team. It was actually a lot of fun. The long drive was a lot of fun. I got to know someone that I love very much. I got to know him at a different level. And it was totally worth the journey of going through inner balance because I could be a safe space. I could go with the flow. I could take up whatever slack needed to be taken up while other people were stressing out and doing what they need to do, which they had a bigger dog in the race. So I was able to be that support person, and it worked really well. And you know what? Internet's always going to go out. Technical issues are always going to happen. I mean, I did 3 videos with no sound to them, so I had to scratch those. And those videos were talking about just, again, going with the flow. I just find it really interesting that that was the process. The other thing I find really interesting is, day 12, 13, 14, 15. These are also the days when we're trying to create a new habit that we break. I think life goes in 2-week increments. I can do something for about 2 weeks and then something in my life changes and I can't get back to it. So this journey, this exercise is about coming back. Even when the flow breaks, the rhythm breaks and some new issue comes in, some new rhythm comes in, I can get back to what I committed to. I can get back to my original plan and start working towards that end goal of feeling back in balance, feeling like I am in the flow of the universe and I am working the process. And that, like I said, that happens when you start an exercise routine or a diet or decide you're going to journal every day or do whatever you were going to do as a new practice. It is right in the middle when you're like, I don't know, should I even continue? And so I'm continuing today. I'm getting back in the plan. So this is really day 12, 13, 14, and 15, all rolled up into one. And it has been several days of learning how to let go and go with the flow. So hopefully if you're traveling this 21-day inner balance exercise with me, you're going with the flow too. So I will see you in the next video. It might be tomorrow. It might be a few days because sometimes things just don't work out the way you want them to.